don't get lost in the salt or the anti-Semitism. Let's get into the gospel passage for the 5th Sunday after the Epiphany. Now, Jesus has just preached the Beatitudes. So then he compares them to salt, tells them not to hide their light under a bushel basket, and then says that he didn't come to break the law, but to fulfill it. There's something in the way that Jesus communicates these ideas that don't strike us directly in the way that I think they're intended. They kind of hit us in the same way what not to do strikes us, which kind of messes with our brains. While Jesus tells us that we are the most essential flavoring, preserving, and constituting element in life itself, we're likely to get bogged down in the details of losing it. Like, we're told that we're great at something and we're likely to focus on what happens if it all goes away, or what happens if we focus on the junk we're not supposed to do, which kind of feels like us focusing on the thing that we're not supposed to do is part of the point, but we're going to actually do the thing we're not supposed to do by trying to avoid the thing we're supposed to be avoiding. And when we get to this point and we get to the end, we're likely to hear Jesus referencing the Pharisees and the Sadducees. And we're going to see it as needing it to be a warning to be better than those people, which is not the point at all. Perhaps our first mistake is forgetting that this whole thing is drawn from the Beatitudes, which is a teaching about caring for the blessedness of this world, its people, and working to make it more just, compassionate, and whole. And this is our work and what makes us fit for it. Our poverty of spirit, woundedness, meekness, that is what makes us salt of the earth. We are that element, that agent of the world. And ranking destroys that. And yeah, our traditions do often get in the way, but we don't condemn them or the people or assume it's all that way. We work past them. We build what we're called to build. We do what we're called to do, and we live into our faith. And ultimately, we love people generously. Be well. We'll see you next week.